Welcome to Deep Thought. Money can amplify negative emotions. Now, that was a powerful thing right there that the young brother Evoken shared in his webinar. That was a powerful, I was like, what? Hey, but he had a point though. Money, money. Now, think about, I would say like this. And is a very good example on YouTube. A great example. Because let's be real about something. Let's be real. Some of the people who really make money on YouTube ain't spouting any positive thing. You might have a few, but a whole lot of men and women, they making their money speaking on some negative stuff, coming across all emotional. That's men and women. But they making money off of it. They making money off of negativity. Right? So we live in a culture that says it's important to make money. And the money is important. Let's be real. It's important. It's important because it's a tool. And you definitely need it. I got a money channel. But sometimes people looking at money for their own sake of it. And they ain't thinking about how they making the money, which is very important. I use myself for an example. Oh, trust me, I could probably have 1 million subs on my men's channel if I went in on women. But I would be doing it from a place of negativity. Yeah, I would get paid. I would probably, have that big mansion or bigger house. Well, I can afford a bigger house now, staying positive. But y'all know what I mean. Nice car, money, could travel. But it's all based on that negative energy, those negative emotions. And then on a subconscious level, your subconscious is thinking, well, wait a minute, I'm making money, but I'm in this mood of anger. I'm in this mood of depression. I'm in this mood of despair. I'm making money off of it. Oh, we need to keep that emotion. Because think about it, if you make money, and I'm saying this from a money place, subliminally. Sometimes you're conscious of it, but subliminally you think, if I'm making money doing this, why not keep doing it? Like you got these women on OnlyFans or something showing all their body and stuff, and they making money, and well, not as much as they used to, but because it's so bitty, but they making that money. Why would they change? Yet it's bringing a negative thing with it. It's bringing some negativity with it. Because think about it, negative emotions, it'll make them stronger. Because you're making money off of it. But the problem with negative things, it burns down, it crashes. That's why you have people, they're all negative and doing negative stuff, and they get a little bit of notoriety, get some money and everything. But they come crashing because that negative emotion is unsustainable. Because when you're in a negative state, when you have that negative emotional state, you're really killing your own spirit. And you actually affecting your own body, your health, because that negativity brings stress on your body. That's why, indeed, in some places, they feel like if, like you in a hospital or something, if they have somebody come by and is real entertaining and everything, or family come by and make you laugh, it's helpful. People, they've actually looked into that. It's very, very helpful. Because you making them emotions positive. And that you grow from positive emotions. But if you're making money off that negative emotion, that negative state, you're actually making yourself sick. And you might not know why, because you're looking at the money. See, once again, a lot of people look at money for the sake of making money, but it's really a tool. And I'm saying this as a man who's big on making money, having a channel making money. But it's a tool to live the life that you want. But you got to be careful of how you have that tool. Like I remember a situation. It was at a vegan restaurant in the D.C. area, and I was talking with the owner. Real good guy. Talking with the owner, and he was talking about how he had someone before this guy turned vegan and started changing his eating habits. He was spending $2,700 a month. And this is in early 2000s money, to $2,700 a month on medicines and stuff. $2,700 a month in medicines. But He had to make plenty of money to do it, but that was based on some negative stuff. And he said the man had to change up his eating habits, his attitudes, and everything. Now he wasn't spending that much money, but he still had it. Or I give you another example, a personal example, because like I said, I don't mind letting people know I've been through some things. I don't mind, just to be clear. I remember there was a time I was spending a lot of money on eating some things I didn't need to be eating, but I was making plenty of money. But I was in a certain emotional state. And I wouldn't call it despair. Call it ego, pride, and all of that. I'll say, yeah, it was pride. It was pride. So I had to live a certain way. I had to do certain things, but it was stressful on me. It was stressful in many ways, and things didn't change until I changed that emotion of pride. So it could be, and it wasn't pride in a good way. Like, understand something, ego can be good. Pride can be good, but this pride wasn't a good pride. So, and all it did was amplify, because it was like, oh, I'm making this money. Yeah, I need to stay this way, In fact, there was another time I was in a 10-man state, but making the most money ever. And the money just influenced that 10-man state. My heart was closed. My heart was closed. And all that did, making the money I was at the time, because at the time it was the most money I had ever made. Making all that money just said to me, oh, let me keep my heart closed. I'm making money. So I was just like, man. So it amplified it. It brought more to it. Now, to be clear, you still want to make money. You need that to go through life, to navigate life, especially to be sovereign in life. But you got to think about what emotion is attached to it. And you don't want to make money in that negative emotion. If you're going to make money, if you wanted to amplify something, it need to amplify you being happy, you having fun. Because I'm going to tell you what, I've seen that. I mean, entitled this, money can amplify negative emotions, but they can amplify positive emotions. Say that you making your money in some job or something and you have nothing but fun. You're going to keep that thing. That's part of me. I'm loving everything I do. There hasn't been a day when I said, no, I can't stand what I'm doing. Shoot, recently, last 5 years, that can't be a day. Because I was loving it. And making the money from it only amplified that positive feeling. But it needs to be positive if it's going to amplify it at all. Ultimately, though, and this is just an important side piece to a sidebar, you still want to see money. You don't want your emotional state based on money. And that's something that everybody has to work on. Because as much money as I'm making now, my emotional state isn't based on it. So it doesn't amplify it now. It really don't. It really don't. I'm making plenty of money. I feel good, but I feel what I do now, if I won $1 million or got money where I was taking care of the rest of my life, I'd still be doing this for free. But that's something to consider. Whatever you do, always look at your emotions, just period. Very important. Look at your emotions. So anyway, I want y'all to think on this, and I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.